Okay, day 2 of the fast. So 2 days have not been completed yet. 1 day has been completed for sure, day and a half probably, but I'm on the second day. And how do I feel? Pretty good. I mean, yeah, because all things considered, it's just amazing that you get this far and feel okay. Energy is, I think, the main barometer. I mean, if I don't have any energy, that really sucks, even though it's for a good cause. But I do have energy. I feel really, I listed good, but I think I do feel great, at least mentally. Now, physically, I don't know if I could go running right now. I think I probably could. Yeah, I do have physical energy too. So everything is going pretty well so far. So 2 days. Yeah, at midnight or like 2 a.m. I'll finish the second day. So it's just different now that I think that's going to be the halfway point and not the ending, or at least 2/3. Yeah, that changes things. It does get a little. You just gotta think one day at a time, conquer the day, and then worry about the next day. So don't think about the whole thing. Just focus on one day at a time. I think is the best advice for doing something like this. And weight is down, makes sense. Waist is down again. It's not my record yet, but it's getting lower. Again, you're not gonna have that much after 1 day. Digestion feels fine. Less food to digest, although I did eat 2 days ago or 2 nights ago, so there is food from that still. Yeah, I think one of the main challenges is just eating is kind of a way to cure boredom, especially if not a lot is going on. You're just working at a computer, then yeah, eating would have been a normal thing to kind of be a distraction. And food is pleasure. Food tastes good. I do miss that kind of. I think as I evaluate it more and more, I would not do a fast long term as far as, the fasting program is going to come to an end. I think I'd rather actually, even though I said, and it's still true, fasting is a lot easier than calorie tracking. However, I think I enjoy food more when I'm calorie tracking because you still get to eat every day, you get some food, and you appreciate that food a lot more. I do appreciate the food during the non-fasting days, but I think, partway into the day, once you've kind of had your fill and your sugar levels have risen and stuff, then it just kind of, the effect wears off and you don't enjoy it as much. Rather, if you're calorie counting, then every day you get the chance to enjoy food, even more so than if you're doing regular days of eating whatever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. Still, fasting is the fastest way to lose weight, at least for me. As I always say, it's different for everybody. For me, the weight has just been dropping so fast. I would say 15 solid pounds so far. I mean, it's kind of 20, but there's that fluctuation, daily fluctuation. So 15, definitely. The waist definitely has a couple inches off. Not quite 2 yet, but I mean, there's an area where there's just really not much muscle. That's just fat. And if that's going down, then you're getting, at least I know I'm getting the results I want. But yeah, when I return to normalcy, the more and more I think about it, the more I would rather just do calorie tracking and stick with it and be disciplined. And I mean, really check the weight every day and then fast if I need to, if it starts going up past a certain point. But other than that, I'd really like to try just doing calorie tracking, be able to eat every day. There's just so much I miss. I don't even get my salads the same way. I don't get, a lot of food spoils because I can't get around. Wine, goes bad because I can only drink a little bit and then I go into a fasting, so several days go by and I can't finish the bottle. So I either got to buy the demi bottles or I try to preserve it, but that's one thing. The fasting does cut down on drinking because you're not drinking alcohol either when I'm fasting. So there is that positive benefit. As I said, I've switched to diet soda for a little bit. I'm not going to stick with it. I think it's not ideal. It's definitely better than regular soda as far as health-wise, but no soda is better. I mean, I've gotten by with other things, so I'll stick to the juice drinks. But this can kind of help. If you need kind of a crutch to get you through fasts, then do it. Just make sure it's calorie-free. And so far, I'm not seeing any ketones in the urinalysis strips. I think, there's reasons for that. It doesn't always show up right away. But I also think that, my liver was still full of glycogen from, 2 days of heavy eating. So it does take a while. So I think the first day of a fast, might not be enough. Even the second day, I might have to get to the end of the second day to really start burning fat. So I think the first 2 days are just to get into the fat burning phase, which seems like a lot of times, 48 hours. But it does remind me that a lot of people do IF or intermittent fasting, And I just think, well, intermittent, that can mean a lot of things, but they use the 16-8. I think the 16-8 is a cool idea, but for most people, I can see it not working just because you could eat so much in that 8 hours that the 16 don't matter because, you know, you got enough calories to last the entire day. It's like filling up your tank in the morning. Yeah, even if you don't drive that much the rest of the day, it doesn't matter. You got enough fuel for the day. So I think for a lot of people, I think they try that and they realize it just doesn't work. There's other benefits, again, of course, but 16-8 I think can easily not work. If you're doing it 24 and 24, then there's a better chance. And obviously, if you're doing 48 and 24, it's probably going to work. That's it for now. Let's continue the day 2, and tomorrow I will have a report on day number 3. Fun, fun, fun. I don't know what I'm trying to think what I missed the most. I don't know. I think just everything. Let's check out the chart here. Tuesday, 9/13/2022. 2 p.m. I did it. 34 hours in. Weight 150, down 3 pounds. Waist 33.2. Again, was in the 32s last week, so those 2 days of eating didn't help. Energy is high. Yeah, I think actually I have more energy than yesterday. Digestion seems normal. No problems. That's always good, and hunger is still pretty low. I would say this morning it was lower than yesterday morning. It's grown a little during the day, but I'm okay with it. And as far as the photo, that was today, that was this morning. I think it looks about the same as always, a little bit. I think there's more definition coming, not in one day, but I can see the more of the V starting to appear. I think a few more weeks of this we'd have it, but I'm not fasting for a few more weeks, at least not many 4-day fasts. And of course, we weren't really expecting any ketones yet, so it's still probably at 0. Hopefully that'll change by the end of the day, but we shall see.